So last class we discussed API testing in JMeter, right? So
Yeah, to get method we have discussed.
yeah, so now we'll see the post method also. So we need to add from the first will be you need to add for the HTTP request. Okay. And here if you are doing for the post, you can select for the post. And
Then share your screen once.
oh sorry. Yeah, everyone able to see?
Yeah.
Yes.
So yeah, actually so let's 1 minute. I will delete and again I will add. Okay. Now I'm already added for the two APIs. One is a get method and one is to get method. Now I will show for the post method. Post method also. So we can add for the sampler as HTTP request, and we need to give for the like if it is a post means you need to select for the post. Now go to the API. So for example, this is the post request. So we need to take from the this request. Okay, you can copy this request. Okay, just endpoint URL I copied and I will paste from here. And already this is the HTTPS, right? We need to give from the here because here only HTTP is there. So that is why we are giving for the HTTPS. And I'm removing for the this. Okay. And after that we need to path. So this is the our path. You can cut this path and paste from here. Now we need to give for the body. Body. So if we go here, we are able to see the body also. Okay, 1 minute. Post, right? Yeah, this is the create user. So we'll go this. I think I added this only, right? Okay, API user. Yeah, right. So now this is the body. Body nothing but request. So I copy this request and enter here. And we want to add any headers. We can add from the here also. We can add from the headers. Okay. Otherwise, if you want to add for the somewhere means you can add from the header manager. And here we need to add for the header files. So for example, we are doing for the content type, right? Content type and the value is the application JSON. So this is the header file. So I added header files also. Now, so our API testing we are added like what are the details we got from the like is a business analyst in our team or who are provided, right? We need to ask from the endpoint URL. So endpoint URL nothing but this enter we can call it as a endpoint URL. So if you go here, so this is the endpoint URL. So we need to ask for this endpoint URL and after that we need to ask from the this is the request and so we have the any header files also we need to ask for like they will provide for this all details. Okay, no worry, everything headers. So headers also they will provide. Okay, content type. Okay, application JSON. Okay, so we need to provide the like this. So now what you got, right? All details we need to enter here and we can create for the scripting here. Now we have the all details. We have the endpoint URL and header files we have, request we have. So now I created for the HTTP request. In the HTTP request, so I added for the like this is the HTTPS and here is the server name. Like up to this I took from the server details like request.in and after that this is the path. So this path I fit from the path and this is the post. So that is why I selected. In the body, you need to copy the what is the request we have, right? That request we need to pass. So everything they will provide, you need to do for the yourself. Okay. So now script is ready. Now we'll execute once. Okay, you can save this and go to the view results tree. I am clearing this. Click on this button. Now, yeah, execution is done. Now we can observe this the get method we got for the successfully response. If you want see miss, you can go here. Response code is 200. And you can observe here, this is the response we got from the, this is also get. So this is our post request. See, you can observe, you got from the, this is the like this. Okay. So user you are created. So this is the response we got. If you want to see means, you can observe response code is 200, 201. So 201 also it is successfully request we are sending response also. It's in between 201 also you can consider as success request and response also. Okay. So like this we can create for the script. It's clear as of now, everyone?
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we need to do for the like validation also important. Each and every point of view, like if you are doing for the web scripts or API scripts, whatever maybe we need to do for the validation points. So like here we can call it as a assertions. So you need to add for the assertions. Which assertion you want to add? Response assertion or size assertion. You can add for the which assertion you want, you can add. So response assertion, I'm adding for the response assertion, and this is also I'm adding for the response suggestion, and here also I'm adding for the response suggestion. And if you want to, what is this API you want to give means, you can give for that API also name. Okay, this API what create user. See, this is the item create user. You can give from the here create user API. Okay, create user API. So if you want to give name means, you can give for the like this. So now we can do for the assertion. So now we can do for the different way. So like we can do for the STP status code 200 ways. Otherwise, you can take from the response message. So what is the response message will be there? So that response message you can put from here. See, for example, you can add here. And if you go to the view results tree, and first one response message, so this is the response message. So we took from the anything on any of the static test. I took from the some source and copied and paste from the here. Okay. This is the one. And here we can see the second one. So second one, what we response we got 200, right? We'll take from the, this time will be response code. So enter and 200. Okay, then response. Okay, headers also if you want to miss, you can go to the results. The headers we have anything will be there. You can see. Okay, uh, requested response headers. So headers also you can give for the as a text verification point of view. You can give for this is also if you want to give for the okay keep live. I'm taking means one example I'm showing response header. Can add this. So one is the text I took from the response, one is for the status code, one is for the headers. Now you can save this. Just execute. So before execute, just I clear this and start execution. See, it is failed. One is failed. Remaining is passed. Okay. But this is the failed. You can expand this. Okay, text message expected contains source means the text is unable to finding, so that is why you got for the that kind of error. So again, if you go for here, you got for the correct response or not, you can see response data. Okay, response body. Okay, in that we can
Sorry, it is a response text, no, not message. No, sir.
1 minute. What I took? Okay, text to response will take. Okay. We'll see now again. So I'm clearing this. Yeah, now it is pause. See, it is a pause. So you can open response body. You are able to got the response also. See, if you open this and if you open this, so your validation also success. And using for the assertion, we can do for the post processor also as a validation we can do it. So how to we can do it means, for example, I want for the okay, some this right name I want to for the correlation. So same way you can copy this text, okay, and keep it from the notepad. Okay, and now which one only I am showing for the last one. So can add from the post processor as a boundary extractor. And here you can give for the name of that. Okay, name underscore CORR and left boundary. Okay, you can take from the left boundary. So up to this is the left boundary and right boundary. If you take this is the right boundary. Control V and match cases if you want to give can give, otherwise default values I'm giving as a not found, means the particular correlation value it is not come, you get for the message not found. So now we'll execute again. If you clear this and go to here, see in that control we can now this pass. So means you done for the boundary extractor also it's done. So if you want to see the results in the name core, which value is picked you want correctly you want to know means we need to add for
Sampler
the
debugger.
debug sampler you can add. Okay, debug sampler. Where it is, okay, debug sampler. Okay. Okay, now we'll execute and you can observe for the results also we are able to see the proper. Again you can execute. Now go to debug sampler. So here you can see name underscore core is equal more maps. So means through correlation like post process also we can do for the validation point. Got it everyone? We can do for the as a assertion we can do, and as a post processor also we can do for the as a validation. So whatever maybe we need to do for the each and every API, you need to do for the validation. Like if you are doing for the assertion or if you are doing for the extractor, whatever maybe you can do for this is the way. So this is the way you need to do for the scripting. Okay.
Sir, here we come to preprocessor.
Sorry.
Here we come to preprocessor.
Preprocessor is a static test, like it is a parametration, right? That value if you do for also no worry, because what is the value you are passing from the script to you only passing. Same value you can keep from the as assertion. That will be not valid, right?
Yes.
So that is why we can't do for the preprocessor. We can do for the post processor or assertion. So anyone any doubt regarding this? So now what we can do means like you can create for the each transaction and you can keep from the, so for example each transaction I want a different, like this is the API transaction, right? So we can each and every one will be, you can give it as a different transaction names. Okay, for example underscore T01 example. Okay, so this is belongs to this, right? I keep for there, and again one more transaction controller we can add, and we can go to the logic controller config element sorry, logic controller only. We have the transaction controller. I want one more. I'm adding for the one more sample logic controller and transaction controller. Now, so one more you can keep here and you can put it from here and this script you can put from here. Okay. Now you can give for the names also. Create user API, right? This one can copy this and you can give is the transaction name control V underscore T02 exam. Okay. And this is also we can give for the name T03. Now you are created for the transactions also. Now each transaction, okay. So now you can type in within this transaction only all transactions came out. Okay, I want for the each one is different, so that is why. Yeah, now I think something is missing.
Features, sir.
Okay, here is the debug sampler. Here is the right. You can give here. Okay. Okay. Now we have the one T01, T02, and this is the T03, right? I am not given here. T0.
T0,
User 2 only, yeah.
Now
is
it's
there
clear,
in
right? Now we'll keep from the first this and we'll observe. Okay, debug sampler. Okay, for here we don't have. Okay, only debug sampler there. Something is missing. That cat one, this one, right? We'll keep from here. Okay. Yeah, now it's clear. Yeah, now this cat one is clear and create one. Okay, everything is clear now. I think here is a two time came, right? Okay,
upside T03 belongs to downside T03.
sorry, duplicated again. Why? Yeah, now T01, T02, 3. Okay. If you add assertion, we can copy and we can add assertions. Yeah, now it's clear. Okay. So we need to create like this, and after that, based on for the your number of execution, if you want to execute 10 times means you can give, and number of ramp up also you can give, and you can execute for the this thread group. Okay. Now each scenario will get for the different transaction names. Okay, we'll execute once. Before that, I will add for the some samplers also, like some listeners, summary report, and we need to add for the okay response time graphs. Okay, and aggregate report also if you want, you can add. Okay, now we'll run, and now we'll disable the this one. Okay, debug sampler only need for the debugging point of only. Okay, now we'll clear this, all clear. Okay, and just execute. See, now your test is executing. You can go here and we'll see the summary report. Okay, each transaction, times it is executing, and what is the response time, you are getting any errors, throughput. So this report you need to send for the your team. So how we are sending from the last time, right? Same way you need to do for this is the way. And you want to do for the non-GA testing also, you can do for the same how we did, right? Like command prompt, go to the command prompt, and there we can give for the some commands, and there you need to run the test how much duration you want. You can give from the here, like you can enable this and give for the duration. If you are giving for the 1 hour, then you can give for the 3600 seconds. So like this we can do for the API testing in the JMeter. Anyone any doubts regarding API testing?
Okay.
No, right?
No. Load runner once explain load runner.
Yeah, load runner also I will explain. I think everyone is clear. I think mostly I cover for the all things. Okay. Uh, if you miss anything, you can ask me later, and maybe today is our last class. Okay. So load runner you want, right? Okay, we'll go to the load runner also. We'll see the.
And also provide that sample applications in
Yeah,
chat.
sample URL, right? I will share to
Yeah.
everyone. Yeah. So where is that? Yeah. So if you open this, I'm sharing for the chart window. You can copy this URL and open this
Yeah.
URL. You will get for the request and responses like this. You can go here and you can observe. So for example, I want for the this list users, you can select this. So get method, right? You want only for this request only. So if you want for the entire URL means you can click on this and you can copy this URL. See, if you copy this URL in Notepad, okay, somewhere. Okay, you can open, and after that, this is the HTTPS, and this is the URL server, and this is the our path. Okay, it's clear.
Yes, Gwen.
It is open now. Okay, new script. Okay, so for here, if you are doing for the web service testing, we can select for the web service testing also protocol, web HTTPML also, no problem. Okay, so just I'm going for the API testing. Create. This is also same how we did in Postman, right? Same way you can do here, but I will explain how we can do. Like in the action. Okay, I think. Yeah, in the action, in the middle, you can put from the cursor where you want to write the API. So if you click on right button, and insert, and here REST API is there. See, insert and REST API is there. You can click on that, and now you need to provide for the URL. So for example, we'll take from the one is first one is get only can take. This is the URL. You can copy this and paste from here. Okay, and so automatically, if you have any parameter names, automatically it will come from here. And after that, headers. If you want to add any headers, means you can add from the header files also. Content type. Content type and values of application JSON. And now, so it's a get request only, right? So that is why we don't have any data. So before that, so we can. So now we are added all things, right? Just before insert step, you can run here, and we are able to getting for the proper response also. We can say run step. See, now you got for the successful this one. Okay, now we can observe you got from the this one, and so response you got for the proper response. Okay, now means your script is ready. Again, go to the build setup, and there we can click for the insert step. So automatically the code will be came. No need to write anything. So this is the web request get method. This is the our endpoint URL, and this is the header file what you added. So everything it is kept. So now just you can execute. If you want to change this means you can change also. Like what is the API name? Let me go here and go back. List users API. So in the action you can edit further rename list users API. Okay, now just will run this. See, your execution is done, and your script also pass. I think you not got anything means we need to runtime settings. We need change from the details. The logs, we know, right? Everyone, this one. In the logs,
Yes,
we
ma'am.
need to give for the extend logs.
Extended log.
Parameter
Extend logs.
substitution will be need. So now again we'll execute. So now we can observe. So we'll not got anything. So you can observe. We'll go to the okay. We'll go to the snapshot view. We are able to see the proper response you got or not. We can see. You go to the here and click on right button and show snapshot, and you can see here in the replay only. Replay nothing but we are executed. So you can observe you got for the response. See? Status code 200, and you got for the this is the entire response you got. So means these all will be header files, and after page 2 this everything you can consider as a response. So means you are getting for the proper response. So but here we must need from that start transaction and transactions, right? You need to provide for that. Then only it is calculated for the time. So you need to give for the transaction name. List users underscore some T01, and we need to give for the end transaction also. Okay, and this is the end transaction. You can give from the here this, And if you want to do for the anything parameteration also we can do. For example, page is equal to will be there. I want to do for the parameteration. So same way I can replace with parameter and create new parameter and give it for the page underscore param. Okay, click on OK and create table and click on OK and close. Click on OK and no. So now we'll execute again one more time. Now we'll get for the like transaction response time also how much time happen we are able to see. See the list users the API one time it is 333. So validations also we can do. So if you want to validations also we can do, right? We can write for the function will be there, right? Web reg underscore find and can give for the double colon and comma last. I'm not giving save count here. Okay, just some text is equal. You need to take from the any static text from the response. You can go to the response. You can see the output and also you are able to see the response. But we need to see the response API testing proper means you need to go to here and we are able to see the response. You can runtime settings only. We need to enable this to also. Means before going to the snapshot view, we are able to see here also we can see there. Okay, we got some error. What is that? Okay, we are not enter text one, right? That is why I got error. Okay, we can disable first. See now you got for the see this all will be header files and we can see that this is the response. First name, last name. So what we asked actually list users. So how many users we have, all data it is displayed. So you can take from the anything. Okay, first name if you're taking as a text, right? Validation point of view, you can go there and in this text place you can pass this and you can just execute. See now it is pass your script. See now transaction response time and we are able to see for the everything here. Okay. So like this you need to do for the API testing. It's clear everyone? And you want to for the one more means the within here only you can add for the one more transaction you can do for that. Otherwise I want to create
process,
for
right, Kiran?
yeah rest. If you want to for the like new action you can create new action and there also you can do. Okay, we can do for the different way also. Okay, within the script only we can do for the multiple APIs also we can do, like we can give for the different transaction names. Okay, we'll do for the one more is a post API. Okay, first I will go to the again insert and REST API and now we'll take from the post one. Okay, go. This one, create one. Okay, this is the request I want for the URL. Okay, copy this URL and go to the script and copy the URL. And this is the post method. Can select as a post and can go here. And we don't have any headers means it will display for the headers also. But in this APS we don't have headers. But by default every time we can give for the content type. So that is why I'm giving for that. Okay. You can see the here also. If you not give for there, you can by default also we can give here. And here, like we need to pass from the body. So can go here and where is the body? You can go to the post create user, right? If you click this and body, we are able to see the here. So this is the body. You can take for the body nothing but it's a request. can take this and place this, and before insert step you can run. We are able to getting proper response or not, you can observe. See, you are getting for the proper response. Now we can insert steps. Insert step. Now it's created for the again post one. So now if you want to add for the transaction names, you can add for the transaction names. Surround with transaction, and what is that name? Create user. Create user underscore T02. Click on this. See, now transaction also added. So if you want to further any parameterization, you can do. Name if you want, you can do. Job also if you want, you can do. Okay. So this is the way we can do for the our API testing. Okay. So same to the I told, right, we can do for the correlation also we can do here. Like you can go to the any one of the so if you are executed, right, you can go to the here. We are executed or not? I think we are not executed, right? We'll execute this. Yeah. Now you can go here. You can see the two scripts. One is for the list user API, one is for the create users, and this is the response time happen. And if you want to see the response, okay, we'll take for the any one of these. Correlation also we'll see. As a validation point of only we can do correlation, but it's not mandatory. If you do for the static test, whatever maybe it's fine. Okay, I can go here and response body. So this is the response body. You can take from the same thing or any one of this. So for here you can take ID also, no problem. Okay, you can take this and copy this, and we need to give for the function. Already you guys will be know, right? Quickly will do. Okay. 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 So